So we know that the stars, there's other powers out there, right? There has to be gods or the soul of really great people or other planets or other worlds, okay? How does childbirth happen then? How does childbirth happen? What is the womb? It comes from the womb, right? What is the womb then? A portal, a door, right? So what the womb is a portal that the soul comes from another world into our world. Does that make sense? Then how do people return to the other world? If the womb is a portal that allows souls to come into our world, how do these souls return to their world again? But what do they do in death? How do we, so people die and then? Burial, thank you. Do you understand? So this is symmetry, right? The soul comes into our world from the mother's womb, from darkness, and then for us to return the soul back into the original world, we bury this person in darkness, and that carries that person back to the original world. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so this is probably the simplest explanation for how life and death works. Okay? All right, so there are these portals, okay? And what in nature most resembles a womb? What in nature most resembles a womb? A mother's womb. Like a cave, right? Do you understand? A cave. So we can think that, okay, we humans come from a mother's womb, which is a cave, right? A tunnel. But animals also come from a womb, which is a cave, okay? So the cave is a portal into another world. So why are we in the cave celebrating animals? Why are we doing that? Why are we in a cave celebrating animals? What are we really doing? We respect what? We respect their soul. And what else are we doing? Because, and why are we respecting their soul? Yeah, we kill them, right? So we kill them, and now what are we trying to do? Let them forgive us, but what else are we really trying to do? Once we eat them, what must we do now? Excuse me? Yes, bring them back, right? Do you understand? So when we kill them, we think they go back into the spirit world, right? So now we have to summon them back from the spirit world into our world. Okay? Does that make sense? So, in other words, what this religion, what this belief is really saying is that we are all interconnected. And for every action that we make, we have to do something else to compensate for action, okay? So if we kill an animal to eat the meat, then we need to ask forgiveness and then bring this animal back into the spirit world to maintain balance and harmony in nature. Does that make sense, guys? Okay? So, why is it in this world there's balance and harmony? Why do we think there's balance and harmony? Because what gives life to everything? What's the force that gives life to everything? The mother goddess, right? Mother Nature. Okay? And so if we think that there's one force, the mother goddess, that gives life to everything, that means that for us, trees, animals, us, are all equal. We're all the children of Mother Nature. We all have souls, okay? And so what gives us permission to kill other animals? Why are we allowed to kill other animals? The other animals are our brothers and sisters, right? So what gives us permission to kill the other animals? Why are we allowed to do so? Okay, because Mother Nature, Mother Goddess has a plan, okay? Each thing on this planet has a function. The function is to maintain balance and harmony. If we do not kill the other animals, we will die, okay? But also, if we don't kill the other animals, there'll be too many of them. You understand? So, in other words, the world is a cycle. It's a circle. And each person, each animal has a part to play in this. And as long as we play our part, then the world will be harmonious and balanced and perfect, okay? Does that make sense?